Hello Pisces, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your December 2019 mini tarot reading. I can't believe it's the end of the year. It just seems to have flown by. It's been a heck of a ride. And I'm pretty sure that next year is going to be better for a lot of us. I'm getting excited to even start doing the January readings. But let's take a look and see what's coming up for you this last month of the year. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, I've included my website link down below, www.soulstarbliss.com. You certainly can get yourself an appointment. We'll get to it as quickly as we can. And I've also included the Instant Go link in case you just have a question or two. It seems to work really well for those that use it. And before I forget, I want to say happy holidays. At my house, we say Merry Christmas. So from my house to yours, love and blessings to all of you and your family, whether you say happy holidays, happy Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, Feliz Navidad, whatever it is, know that from my house to yours, I hope your season and your holiday is just fantastic, filled with love. So thank you. Okay, let's take a look here. It seems like you're feeling like you don't know what to do. I'm kind of like, oh, the year is ending. What should I do? Should I make plans for next year? You know what? Maybe you should just relax a little bit and kind of let things unfold. It feels like there's a lot of spirit help around, and it's just like a magical time for certain things. I've seen over the years miracles that seem to happen at this time of the year. So if you're needing one, ask. And then let it be. Let it happen. But also it says try to focus more on yourself too. Just be in the moment. Don't be rushing around, shopping crazy, running here and running there. It might be just a time to be with family and just enjoy. Or even if you are in the military or you're away from your family, just try to just be quiet and put yourself first best you can. It says things you've wished for and kind of let go, maybe showing up for some of you. This is awesome. It just seems like I've made a wish or I've asked for something all year and now, just heck with it. I'm just going to let it go. And guess what? Usually that's when something happens for you. It says try to focus on what's here rather than what's gone. We cannot go back and change the past because it sure would be awesome if we could. But sometimes rather than, oh, poor me, and everyone's entitled to that for a while anyway. But once you focus on what's the lesson, it seems like things seems to change. Sometimes the circumstances or even the way you feel or view things, you can have a different perspective on it. It says contracts or formal agreements are going to be important. Is that for everybody? No, I hope it is, but I don't know that it is. But it says if you're making a formal contract or an agreement, be a person of your word. If you're signing papers, make sure you know what you're signing because there's going to be a lot of commotion around this. I feel it has to do with home for some reason. Maybe you're selling your house. Maybe you're buying a house. Maybe you're wanting to move. Whatever it is, just make sure that you understand what you're signing or what you're agreeing to because it'll be, excuse me, you're going to have to make your word good. It says as far as feeling around guilt from this year, last year, 10 years ago, 50 years ago, this is really a good time just to let it go best you can. And even if it's just for 10 minutes, just put it down, I'm not going to carry this today. And who knows, your excuses may be gone. You might not pick it back up. Because when we're feeling guilty or lack of something in our life, things don't seem to go as well. It seems like there's joy right before you. And I really feel that joy and happiness sometimes can even just be a choice of the way we look at things or the way things are done. So, this isn't for everybody. I don't think it is, but it just says if you had an argument with a man with brown hair and light eyes, this is really strong is why I'm bringing it up. It's going to be okay. You don't think it is, but it's going to be okay. And it's almost like it was the words that opened the door to what you're waiting for. There are going to be reasons to celebrate, those of you that are wanting to travel. And this is just in general, make sure all of your documents are in order because it's going to be a busy travel season this year for the holidays. So enjoy and really try not to make it so stressful. Make it, joyful rather than stressful. Those of you that are, and a lot of time, this time of year we hear from people we haven't heard from for a long time. Maybe you got a card from someone. I don't even know if people do that anymore, or maybe you got a call. Maybe you heard about somebody. Let them prove themselves. I just feel really strong about this. This is like someone that doesn't go away. So maybe it's a reconnection with somebody. It says in the love area, it needs a little work with some of us. In fact, love in general is a work in progress. It isn't always, perfect sunshine. It has its up and down. So it just says this time, make sure that if that you are doing your work, your contact, your kindness is really what I'm feeling here. Alms dispensed with justice means there certainly could be an improvement in the money area. And so that's just a little hint, don't be overspending this month. If we're having, for instance, Christmas of some type, and we're buying gifts, if we have to pay for them all year, the joy is gone starting January 1. So just a thought. It says standing up for yourself is going to be really good for you this month. So make sure that you're doing that. Also, it says that feeling of being alone. A lot of people at this time of the holiday season, even when they're with people, are lonely. But there's a lot of people that are alone at this time. So if you know somebody, a relative, a friend, a neighbor, reach out and maybe invite them over for dinner or for your celebration. It'll mean a lot to them. It says change is definitely on the way. Gosh, and it's just, for whatever reason, it says within a 3-month time, things are going to be so much better. They're going to be not chaotic, kind of falling into place. Things are going to be clear as to which way things are going to be going. If you have anything legal going on right now, make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Don't let it go, don't stuff it under the mattress or put rip up the sheet that comes in the mail. It says just take care of it and everything will be just fine. And also those of you that are doing legal stuff, make sure you're represented. If you need an attorney, make sure you have one. It says, it could be a magical time this month for you. It says, if we could all act sometimes like little children, not spoiled little children, just little children, and be open to what is, and not have, we're going to have a great Christmas, but the tree has to look like this, the food menu has to be like this, the timing has to be like that. Sometimes just letting all of that go and just letting it be, it can be really rewarding. Also, it says pay attention, those of you that do decorate. It's really, you'll see a lot of orbs in pictures, I'm told, or seen. And I know at my house, a lot of times I'll take pictures just to see what shows up, and it's correct. There's lots of orbs around. So if you're missing someone, chances are they're stopping in to see you, especially if they love Christmas. I'm pretty sure you're going to hear from them, or see them, or sense them, however it works for you. Wants, wishes, and daydreams, you've put them on the back burner long enough, some of you. Maybe you're wanting to change jobs. Maybe you're wanting to become an artist or whatever it is. It says this is a good time for contemplation for that at the end of the year. And who knows what happens in January or February. Maybe you'll plant some seeds that are going to work quite well for you. It says Wheel of Fortune says things are definitely going to get better. Those of you that have, and I don't know what family doesn't have issues when they all get together, but make it a peaceful, joyful time for all. Don't be sitting at the table, giving dirty looks to everybody, or at the, around the Christmas tree or whatever it is. It says this is a time of, put out the white flag, or at least put the animosity aside just for today or just for this season. You'll be surprised. You might not pick it back up. And with that said, I want to thank you for your support all year. I so appreciate you more than you know. And Mercury is retrograde, and I had 2 videos I did, which this is one of them, that had no voice on them. So things might look a little different in the background. I just wanted to get them done and get them out there. And I'll see you again next year.